We're going to continue in the same tradition here, attack and defense positions. Now here, we'll do turtle, just because it's the most common that we face. And we're going to play with it. We're going to work a lot of leg rides. We're going to get into some leg rides. It's something that people talk about, they don't really understand leg rides. Guys like John Pesci was a good leg ride guy. A lot of people talk about him. So these are some of the leg rides that he may have used. These are the basics. So Brandon, down here, let me turn that down just a little bit. He's down here on his base. His feet are down here. It's hard for me to get anything under here at first, to get space to get to his ankles the way I want to, because I really want to start with a ball and chain and then branch out into a cross body. So what I'll do is kind of get in here like this. I'm going to hip right around here on this side, got his arm. Bury the knee down in here, just walk up. You can't sit back down, try to sit back. It's a bone, he's not going to sit through it. It'll be really painful if you could. Okay, now all I'm doing is turning back, grabbing the toe, and kicking back. Now we know when I kick back here, if we're familiar with this, there can't be any space here, there can't be any space that way for the ball and chain submission to be effective. If you find yourself with all this extra space like that, simply sit up, jam it in, and adjust accordingly so there's no space. I should be on the edge of that wrestling shoe the whole way around. Now come through, you can either padlock it or you can point. The reason I prefer to point, nothing wrong with the padlock, but I prefer to point because it reminds me to drive him back. Because I don't just pull the toe, I drive back to bring his hips back. So I drive back and then his toes go towards his rear end, like that. Now, if his sole is up, my palm is up. Think about that on your toe holds. Sole is up, my palm is up. I'm not going to grab like this. I'm not going to grab like that. I'm going this way. Okay? Push back and pull up for the ball and chain. I want to transition now to a different leg ride when things start getting really interesting. But before I can do it, I want to get rid of this space there. So I'm going to pinch my knees together, get rid of all that slack. I'm going to work the Superman out. Crawl out, I kick that leg back. See how his knee goes in the air? This leg comes through, I set it right in the middle. Push that leg down, and then step over. Now I have my cross body. For cross body, I want to be perpendicular. The more I turn that leg, there's more pressure, right? A lot of pressure on this hip. I'm pushing my hips in, I'm rotating my knee out a little bit. Traditionally here. Come through and pull on this ankle if I want. All I'm going to do first, super simple stuff just to create pain. I'm going to cross my own ankles. So I can hold here for balance, put both my ankles on top. My feet are off the ground. I want all my weight on him. This hand comes up too, and just push back. Okay, so it's a double ankle crush right there. Everybody sees what's happening? I'm not trying to push him down, I'm pushing myself back to make a crush. From there, I take my foot in, put the knee on the inside, grab the toe, the sole is up so my palm is up. I'm not even going to move this. I'll just drag my knee across the Achilles. And the last one, move my foot behind to the heel hook variation. So that's the basics for the first few. We still have a little ways to go. It's a fun chain. Our steps aren't going. Now, I step in, we're going to combine two rides. I got my cross body ride. I'm bringing back my ball and chain. Now I'm back here. That leg is mine. It's not going anywhere. Especially if you grab here. This cat, can you go anywhere? No. Everything's locked up. Total control, which is our first priority, right? That helps us maintain offensive nature. Maintain offensive everything. This is how we implement or employ our game plan here. I have control. I dictate this. The basic attack, I can come back here if I want, drive back, pull that, or simply grab this, or here, break him down. That leg's going to come with me if I pull my leg. Pull that. Pull it. Not done yet. I'm going to grab here. This hand comes along, secures there, right there, and there for the finish. One other thing, I'm going to go through all this with you. I'm just going to show you where we're going. If you're on cross body and he wants to roll, because he can roll, but there's only one way he can roll. What's going to happen though? He rolls left shoulder down. What happens? Go ahead. He just put me in perfect position for a banana split. Now the foot position is different for a banana split than a wrestler's guillotine. The banana split foot position is used to drive away. The wrestler's guillotine is used to hammer down. Okay? So I landed here, banana split first. It's the easiest one to start with anyways. I don't need the leg up here. You can straighten your leg, I don't care. Now I need this thigh. I'm going to squeeze my chest into it. And I push and pull at the same time. My chest is attached to his thigh. And so I sit back and drive to take a half inch. There's that one. Now if I want to switch to the wrestler's guillotine, come on inside here, like that. I'm going to throw my legs down and let go of his leg. And come up. And then that's one. Right back down. So pull from the wrestler's guillotine. So what I want you to do first, we're here, he's protecting his feet, assuming he's a world champion. He's not dumb, he's not going to leave stuff out there. So this is what you're likely to encounter. I'm doing my top referee here, I know I need to change around, you drive forward, get that kickstand in. That keeps him forward. Now I can work around, grab this, kick back. It's my leg now. So this is our first part. Come through, padlock, or point. Either one's is fine. A lot of people like padlocking, so give each one a try. I like to point to remind myself, drive back, pull the toe. Drive back, pull the toe. And that's your first one. I want you to do that. Pinch your knees together. Superman out. Hook that leg in. Come back, push that one down, and cross. And just get here. Can we do that? That's all I want you to do first. Let's hit it. 1, 2, 3.